sounds like. And for that first feature, we are going to play a song called Farm Out. I think they titled that back in the late 60s, maybe a take on Far Out, but it's Old MacDonald's Farm. And we'd like to feature the alto saxophones. That took us probably about 2 months to learn. No, really. I mean, in some cases, the saxophones, I don't think they actually made a sound for maybe 2 weeks because we first had to learn how to open the case and adjust the neck strap. It sounds elementary, but it is so important. And then maybe the next week, I told them where the home keys were, and their assignment was just to get the instrument out, put the neck strap on, show me where the home keys were. The clarinets, they had like 5 parts to learn how to put together. So everything was a process. But my experience has taught me, do it right the first time and you won't have any problems. So again, that took us probably, like I said, maybe middle of October. By that time, we're starting to learn how to play simple melodies. And in the book, we play now a melody that is played in a round. And what happens now, it's a 2-part round with a boy-girl round. The song is called Sweetly Sings the Donkey. You can see how just a simple melody, when it's combined in a way that you hear a harmony, gives a whole, just a whole nother level of a good listening experience. The next group we'd like to feature are the brass, from the brass family. These will be all of the trumpets and cornets, and they will demonstrate for you Crusaders March. So you see now, it sounds faster, but we're still keeping the same steady beat. So after we learn that concept, we have some songs in the book, and we're going to Jim along, Josie. next, we're going to concentrate now on 8 notes on the 4th beat of the measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have the chord and percussion section will demonstrate on their bells what this rhythm sounds like on the 4th beat with 8 notes. 1, 2, ready, go. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Oh, they got it. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and thank you, Lord. At this point in the year, the kids, they haven't learned any new notes per se to expand the range of their instruments, but now we're developing new rhythms, and again, it just opens up another door. So let's go on to the next beat. I think we have Owen with beat 2. Is that right, Owen? All right, Owen, will you stand up? Now you're back there pretty far. I want you to play nice. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Among the many things they learned this year in band, they learned a whole bunch of musical terms. We talk about legato and tempo and time signatures, key signatures. One of the words we learned was fanfare, and a fanfare is a short musical introduction for an important event or an occasion or a person. And we're going to have all of the brass and percussion simply play 8 notes on beat 2, but it's going to sound like it's something really special, and we're going to make it special because that's going to be a fanfare leading into the next song called Skip It Loop. So our brass and percussion with a fanfare. One remaining beat, and that's 8 notes on beat 1. Sophia from Pierce is going to demonstrate the 8 notes starting on 1 and 2, 3, 4. So Sophia, go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Who remembers what instrument she's playing? Saxophone, I heard that. Okay. I don't know what to give you, but that was good. Now we're going to play another simple melody called Mexican Mountain Song with 8 notes on beat 1. And again, not to get into too much detail, but Tejas, face the audience. First position. Okay, the trombones, they don't have any keys or buttons. They have to memorize how far to put that slide. Tejas, show them third position. Sixth. First. Second. First. Sixth. Fourth. That's pretty good because they're reading music, doing that constantly. And then the larger instruments, they look like little tubas, but those are baritones. They have to press a combination of valves and then change their mouth formation of their mouth. You can ask them if there's a certain term for that. So they have a special task too. So all of these instruments present a different challenge, and I think especially the low brass did a nice job just now. All right, you heard the powerful, the really attention-getting low brass play. We want them to play strong. The instruments are made to be played strong. But now we're going to feature the flutes with a song called Love is Kind. We learned another term, this is called legato. And when you play music legato, the notes are smooth and connected. And hopefully you can hear the entire band as they come in. We'll still maintain this particular style. So we'll start with the flutes, and we'll add the bells, and the entire band playing in the legato style with a song called When Love is Kind. And we're going to dedicate this to one couple out there is having a 20th anniversary tonight. One of the students told me. That's all I'm going to say, but this is for you. They sound great, so I'm going to ask you to applaud to them for that reason alone. But also, I have one student earning hours from Seahome that comes over to Pearson. She helps me out, and tonight and last night she came over just to broken or something like that. But other than that, all of the kids last night at the rehearsal and tonight, and you probably noticed this, they all did this by themselves. I like to tell them that it's not a big responsibility, and yet if it doesn't happen, it's terrible. They found their seat by themselves. They know where to assemble their instrument, and I think it's good preparation where they can do things on their own in large groups like this. It prepares them, for the middle school. It prepares them for a lot of things. But again, I'm really proud of how well they did it, and I made it a point to kind of stay off stage and not do anything for them. And if you didn't notice, I want to bring it to your attention right now. So for the way they conducted themselves, the decorum up there, and the way they looked, a round of applause. You should be proud. We're going to feature, we have one oboe this year in the Derby side of town, and Paige was a clarinet player, and she told me early on that she wanted to do oboe, and I didn't think much of it, and then she said, I got an oboe, and I didn't know what to say, and then she said, I got lessons, and then pretty soon she's playing a lot of songs, and she's playing right along with the band. So she picked her own selection this evening. She'd like to play for you now, Morning Mood. And her teacher is somebody I think you should get to know. I don't know if she's here tonight, but Miss Sarah Barkley, the new band teacher at Derby. I didn't even know she was an oboe, and because I asked Paige, I said, well, who's your teacher? She says, Miss Barkley. Like, I should have known that. But anyway, Miss Barkley, if you're here tonight, my deepest gratitude. You've done good. Never have too many clarinets, right, Miss Barkley? All right. Now, the remaining part of the program, the songs are going to be a little bit louder, or longer. Maybe louder, but longer definitely, because they're going to involve more of the rhythmics and tonal. A Mozart variation, you're going to recognize the melody right off the bat, but we're going to take that simple melody and make variations of it through rhythm techniques that we've learned, or rhythm advances. So now, to continue with the Mozart. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. were my go-to kids this year, right? Yes, they do look so good, so here's what we're gonna do. Didn't tell the kids about that, or maybe I did, but I'm gonna give you about 20 to 30 seconds each. If you wanna come closer or get your cameras or phones up now, you can each take a picture of the kids. I'm gonna have them all stand, there won't be a music stand in the way. I'll get out of the way, but we'll do this with each row. I don't wanna take no more than 3-4 minutes to do this. So, would the front row stand up, please? Picture time.